Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Kind of looks like I just woke up, doesn't it? Haven't shaved, have a mustache. That'll all get sorted in time. It's just been a couple busy days, um, and I've been very productive. That has nothing to do with my appearance, but more so what I wanted to get into this video about was just showing you kind of the working environments, plural, that I have going on. Just to show you where I do my work and just how productive that you can be too if you just clean up your environment and you make it as limiting of distractions as you can possible. That way your productivity levels can become above standard. And I know that's a point where you want to get to. And I know even if you haven't gone started, it has to be on the back of your mind. Uh, yeah, so I'm here just hanging out. The last 3 to 4 hours, I got up early, a little bit later than I normally would like. Hopefully I'll go back to that tomorrow. But then I exercised, got on I did some weights in the morning, and then I got on the treadmill that we have here in the garage. After that, so I went upstairs, showered, got ready, and went into my got my tea in the kitchen, and then I got to the bedroom where I have one of my offices, and that's where that's why I usually will do most of the work, especially now lately because it's all about and you'll learn this in time with certain books, right? You read a lot. Look at all these books here. These are just some of the books that I have, but with time you'll learn these concepts of, like, with Dan Kennedy's books. There'll be as time management. You have things like Atomic Habits, which is a really good book. I'll be showing you that in just a second, so stick with me. I'll be taking you into the bedroom to show you the room. Okay, the room. That's what we're doing. The office/room, and this kind of stuff. It's gonna heighten your productivity and your energy levels and the amount of effort that you need. And it's something that in the book Atomic Habits that you read, it's like to be as most productive and to get the right amount of habits that you need, you have to kind of pre-plan in a sense. Okay, I won't use the exact words, the definition of it, but you have to pre-plan, and that means you have to get things done ahead of time before they actually get done, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you have to lay the things out before you do them. For example, when I used to play soccer, the biggest difference was the night before, or days before. I would have my supplies, my clothing, the equipment, everything was ready, laid out for me on my bed, laid out for me on a desk or my backpack already packed away, because that was part of the routine, that was part of the habit. And like when you go into the gym, when you come back from work or whatever point that is, you already have the clothes ready, so you and your spouse, or if it's just yourself, you don't think about going to sit on the couch. You don't think about eating food. You don't think about ordering that Italian food that you want, and instead you're going to the gym. Because why? Because the routine, that initial habit, the cue was for you to lay your gym clothes out, so that way you don't have to go search for it. Avoid the effort. Anyways, so I've kind of cleared things away from here. This is one of my desk spots. Have a nice little view back there. This is normally you'd see some of maybe in my videos, or when I'd come live, I'd have my equipment here, but it's not here at the moment. There's more space. And now let me go ahead and take you guys into the room where I've been doing a lot of my work from. Again, if you're just joining me, I know I haven't shaved, but I've been putting in a lot of work and a lot of time to what I've been doing. Produced about 5 pieces of content this morning for you guys. So that'll be ready. Hopefully at the end of the week, all of them will be done. But this is part of the space that I have, okay? This is the second spot, and I have other places too, but I'm just gonna show you these couple of ones, and they change from time to time. You know, I have I have the things that I need here. It's a smaller setup of what I usually have, but and there's a little bit of space here. There used to be a couch in here that I would lay. Might go back to that in time, but we would always have guests, so I wanted them to make sure they had a room to sleep in. And there's another one downstairs, but this is the space right here for now, and this is what I do. And I have my bedroom. My bedroom is over here on the other side. It's conjoined with a bathroom. It's over here. So all I have to do to save me the time, remember all you guys who wake up every morning having to go to a 9-to-5 job, spending time in traffic, 15 minutes to get into work. You sit down, you waste another 10 minutes. You might have been talking to Jim and Sally, or you might have run into Bob somewhere. No. And so what happens is I can just do what I need to do, go here or whichever other way, and I'm already in the room. As opposed to sometimes I'd have to walk down the stairs to get to my other office spaces and do the work from there. But this saves me time, and I want to be as productive as I can be. So then that's why I have this room. Let me see if I can do this. But it's very simple. My laptop is right here. I have my notepad right there. My glasses, pencil, pen. A couple of books that I just leave up here. Printer, I hardly use this one, and then some stuff on the back, extra resources that aren't getting in my way, cable blocks. But I've had more too, where I've laid out more things, but it's very simple, right? It even leaves a charger right next to it in case I ever need to charge the phone. But the phone, it's behind the curtain, so that way I don't have to get distracted, right? Don't be distracted by phones and other apps and other services you don't need. So I kind of just sit down here. There is a TV back here. I don't use it hardly ever. I haven't even turned that on. But whenever I need to relax, let's say sometimes I need to take a breath and clear my mind, I'll sit here, lay down, sometimes read a book, sometimes check through my phone for whatever it is I needed, and just really clear my conscience. That's what it is for. This is your environment. It's more to do about your environment than it is having to do with your motivation. So you need to become more attuned to having a workplace where it's limiting of phones, limiting of all these different distractions, and just let it be your sanctuary where you can be free to work. And that's what it is for. It's not for lounging all the time. It's not for having friends in. It's not for having this kind of communication that doesn't need to be had. It's not for all these miscellaneous things that all of us do, and I've been guilty of myself. Don't worry if you're there. But you'll grow in time, and within your business, you'll learn how to do all these things. But sitting over here, it's a bit of a messy bed because I was on it earlier, is Atomic Habits, okay, by James Clear. If you have not read this book, I highly recommend you do. And I'm not trying to add some kind of a shameless plug here, but Atomic Habits by James Clear, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones, okay? Little things like reading, increasing your knowledge. The No BS Time Management for Entrepreneurs by Dennis Kennedy. All these little things you might think are a nuisance, it really isn't. All the little things you do, they add up over time, and they make you the person that you need to become. It's not so much always about the money. It's more about how you work on yourself mentally, and once you have those things in those pieces in order, then the rest of I guess they say the money getting part is going to come in time. So you just gotta, there's my keyboard, laptop, and I can get work done. I can either type here or you have this one to type with. But that's it. It's an environmental workspace where I am limited of distractions. I don't have to reach for things that are too far, right? You always want to keep things that are in sight, right? My pen stuff for affirmations, whatever it is I need is right there. A book. I'll lay down in the mornings on bed sometimes and just read. And that's that. Okay. Have my tea right here that I drank earlier. But that's it for me. I'm gonna be taking a break. I'm gonna be watching a soccer game. If you guys know, I used to play soccer, Division One. But there's a game that I just wanted to watch, and I made myself that time. I didn't just say I'm gonna wake up, waste a lot of time, and then do it. I've been productive the last 4 to 5 hours to be able to do this. Okay. All right, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me, contact me. But I have to get going. Thanks. Bye.